You've been looking for an opportunity to crack into digital marketing? Well, then this is the segment for you. We are talking to Michael Ruth, founder of 1900 Digital Marketing, in this sponsored piece. As we've learned previously with 1900 Digital Marketing, it empowers small business owners and solopreneurs in any PA with versatile, personalized, and affordable digital marketing. So how can you customize that and those services to your client? Well, that's why Michael is joining us today. So great to have you back.
Thank you so much, Chris.
You know what? I feel like many of your conversations probably happen around kitchen tables and kitchen islands and sofas. So I said, you know what? Let's sit in the kitchen today.
Let's do it.
When we talk about branding content, SEO, content marketing, to the average person, I'm thinking that's all the same. Mm-hmm. To 1900, that is not your answer. So can you explain in layman's term what those things mean?
Yes, of course. So a lot of agencies out there will have sort of like a menu of services. This costs this all the time. And what I started to notice when I was forming the business was that I think that there's a gap in this area where people who are just starting out, they're brand new, they may not know what they want yet because they haven't done it before. So, you know, if you think of the biggest brands that are out there, they know what works, but at some point they had to figure that out. Like, what channels do we use online? Where is our audience located? Who is our audience? So what I like to do is to let people just be free. Like, they come to me and we just work stuff out. I don't have a, you know, like I said, I don't have a menu of services because every business is different. So they come to me, they tell me what they need, and we just kind of talk it out. And it's very specific to the business. So I don't do anything the same as somebody else.
It's not a cookie cutter.
Yeah, no.
And I think also too, for some folks, even just starting the conversation, especially about search engine optimization, they may think, well, that's not going to affect me or my business, or that stuff really doesn't work. I mean, again, what would you say to that? I know we just saw a graphic on our screen and kind of is what makes using those tools makes you different. So, like, how does that all work?
So if I just did SEO for somebody, which is to get them ranking on Google, if I only did that, then, you know, I might be able to get them ranking alongside their competitors. But if I do nothing else, then they kind of look like everybody else. So that's where the branding comes in, where I don't just advise them to market what they do. I tell them, we need to know who you are, why you're doing this, and what sets you apart. That's what gets them to stand out, because people tend to gravitate toward businesses that, you know, support what they support and that have the same values as they do. So I push them, who are you? Why are you starting this business? The people need to know, and I've seen real results from that.
And also too, in terms of those real results, if someone is even thinking, hey, this might be for me and my business, or whatever it is, starting that conversation with you, they don't need to have all their things in their head of what they want to get done. That's why your expertise is there.
That's why we're here. We come together, we brainstorm. You might not know the answer right now. I can help you work it out. And I don't have the answer immediately, but by asking you the right questions, I kind of draw it out of them. Yeah. And then we figure it out together. We try stuff out. You know, something may not work out. We go to something else. And that's kind of how I try to stay nimble with them, is that we can do whatever you want. It's all customizable.
And absolutely, just go to 1900 Digital Marketing online and you can see the portfolio of all of Michael's clients and see how this stuff really does work and why it is so beneficial. So we so appreciate you joining us again on the show today.
Of course, thank you so much, Chris.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
And thanks again to 1900 Digital Marketing for sponsoring that conversation. More of the show when we return.